Coucou des coucous! De retour à Exit Fate. Ouais, on a un merveilleux gun pointé à la tempe d'une femme. But it's okay, she's not the good one. What do you think you're doing there, Missy? Clint, you're helping us? Don't get the wrong idea here, buddy. I discover she's my target just as much as you are. But that means I'll come back for you two someday. I just thought I'd start with a less likable one first. Say hello to my gun, darling. I think it wants to say hello back to you. Who do you think you are? What are you waiting for? Get out of here! Hope that wasn't the best trick in your book. Oh, I never like working by the book. Enough, you're wasting my time. 3 coups. 4 si tu considères le premier. Somewhere in a small village on the other side of the frontier. How's the situation out there? Go ahead, town. There's not much going on. We'll be safe here for now. You sure? We're still in enemy territory. I know the owner of this place. He doesn't sympathize with the Imperial rule, and then not a couple of days ago you were a very strong representative of the Imperial rule. So even this country is internally divided. Of course it is. It's impossible to make everyone happy. Is that really something I have to resign myself to? Or could a good enough leader make everyone happy? Anyway, I'm not trying to make all people happy. I know that's beyond my abilities. I'm content if I can just make people happier than they are now. I've only been with the Elysium Army for a short time, but it's surprising how well everyone is working together. You're already a better leader than you might think. Thank you. I guess we'll have to wait here for a while. Do you have any idea how to get out of here? They're probably looking for us as we speak. Going back to Jormungand would be too dangerous, and the rest of the border is too inaccessible. I'll just have to rely on Eander. Anyway, there's something I want to ask you. You knew who the Emperor's wife was, right? What can you tell me about her? Do you really think she was speaking the truth about her being your mother? Wouldn't make sense for her to bring it up if she was lying. Besides, it doesn't even surprise me anymore at this point. So, l'empereur actuel a tué son père pour prendre la place, puis là, le fils de l'empereur actuel est en train de se battre contre l'empereur. Fait que c'est comme, it's pretty much... History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes very strongly. Well, obviously I've never known her myself, since she died before I was even born. But her name was Sigrid Fanmila. She came from a rich merchant family. En fait, elle était plus jeune que Daniel. Lady Sigrid met Prince Siegfried when he was just a young man. I think they got married not long after that, but their happiness was short-lived. Sigrid fell ill and did not appear in public for almost a year. She never recovered it and died in late fall. It was only 3 years after their marriage. I think it was in 1513. 1530? That's the year I was born. How do you know that? What about what Lady Brunhild said? Could Siegfried still be alive 32 years after she supposedly died? She said that the term dead and alive no longer applies to her. Could she have possibly meant with that? Sorry, I have no idea either. Je pense que, si je me rappelle bien, elle est possédée par sa mère. It's not been a big shock to me to hear how much the Emperor and Lady Brunhild kept secret from us. I wonder. Lady Gudrun was demoted in favor of Brunhild, even though she's been at the Emperor's side for so long. I wonder how much she really knows about all this. Yeah, sure, on va faire un save. Merci de me donner la possibilité de couper des cutscenes. What are you doing here? He is here, in this land. You need not tell us. We already know. You cannot go. I order you to stay here. Order us? You order us? We are not to be ordered. Those who lack power cannot give orders. We order you not to interfere. We're leaving. I warn her, we simply can't control them. This time, Daniel may destroy them. Let us pray he will. In any case, after her complete domination earlier, it's now the other way around. How is this possible? Complete domination. The further the water retreat, the higher the flood that follows. But still, there never used to be this kind of periodic shifting. Could it be a sign that the destined time is at hand? The destined time? You like using such abstract terms, don't you? His strength and his resilience and his success are all beyond what you had planned. Did you foresee this as well?
Donc là, je ne sais pas. Comme je dis, je pense que je me rappelle bien Brunhild est possédée. Je sais pas si c'est la même qu'on a vue ici dans le pass.
Maybe. Maybe? You don't want to tell me, or you're not sure yourself? There's not just a single future. A prediction is not just a single possibility. I opened more than one path for him. I see. Well, I shouldn't be staying here with those two at the loose. I'll make sure they're monitored. Sigrid. Please, don't call me that. Okay, c'est ça. I'm sorry, but that was the price you paid. Gudrun? My lord, the two men just stormed out of the castle. Shouldn't we? It's taken care of. What's going on? If they're no longer obeying our orders, then we have to. Stop asking about it. I told you before, it's none of your business. Yes, my lord. I wonder what happened after we ran. Do you think the man stood any chance against Brunhild at all? I fought them both of them before, and if those battles were any indication, I think she's more than a match for him. But he seems like a real survivor, so I can't say with certainty. I just know that he... Oh no. What's wrong? Get up now. What? No time to explain, we have to get out of here. This feeling, I felt it before. Ram-pam. You tell me where we're running for now? You really want to know? Look behind you.
Hello!
Feeling tired yet? Don't worry, we'll be right over. Oh god. You see now, we have to keep running. It's useless, we can't keep this up for long. Have any better idea? If not, then save your breath. I'm sorry, I just can't keep up anymore. Pensez de pas porter de plus gros armure? Damn it, they just won't slow down at this rate, Will. Wait a minute, what's that over there?
Je nous aurais fait courir vers la droite au lieu de vers la gauche, considérant la topographie. Là.
How is this possible? You have no idea how glad I am to see you, Yander. I don't know how you knew we were in trouble, but you're a lifesaver. Don't thank me. I've been doing some research on those monsters. Thanks to my training, I was able to sense their terrible presence in time. De loin. After Deuce warned me, we came here as fast as we could. We completely walked over their border guard. Oh, you all, but we're not safe yet. They've stopped pursuing us, but they're still not retreating. Are they waiting for something? I don't like this. Still, they're not backed up by the Almenga army this time. This might be the only chance we'll ever get to destroy them. Our entire army? Against 2 men? Don't underestimate them. To be honest, I'm not even sure our entire army will be enough to take them down. We'll never make any progress as long as they're still around. We don't have a choice. Let's do it. Leroy! Littéralement Jenkins. J'ai recruté Bruce, je pense, depuis. « 25, 25, 30, Force Field, ouais, ça c'est... je veux définitivement pas du monde avec des Force Field, je pense. J'ai déjà mis Bruce en quelque part? Ah, il est là, ok. On peut remettre... Il n'y a rien qui s'est passé, il n'y a eu aucun choix. Alright! They're challenging us? How amusing. Yet not very fair. Ah, we'll entertain ourselves with you for a while. Demon Commando, 2. Fait qu'ils ont... Ça dit 1000, mais ça représente genre 1000 HP, I guess, là. Fait que je peux avancer sur le gazon plus clair. Ba-da-da. À vrai dire, maintenant que je pense, toi, reste en arrière. Hey, pas juste ça, je suis de même, là. Fait que 2 à droite de l'arbre. Ouais, c'est bon. Hop! Bye, Aaron! At that moment, he realized he fucked up. Fait que je pourrais shifter out tout le monde de Trevor. Arc! C'est lui qui a 16 de défense. I'm sorry, Daniel, as you should be. T'es pas bon. C'est pas vrai, ça. I got fucked up. Ouais, si counter pas ça. Toi, tu te rends pas. Oui, that tickles. What do you think you're doing, you fish? 1, 2, 3. Y a-tu un mage qui peut se rendre en quelque part? Non. Sorry, cavalerie. Oh, il counter pas pantoute. Ah well. Step that. Fait que, pour gagner l'armée avec un A, je pense que tu peux juste perdre une unit. Après ça, si tu perds plus qu'une unit, tu tombes à un B. Tu reçois une Demon Armor, 20 de défense, 20 de Magic Defense, pour seulement 5 de weight, ce qui est énormément, mais je veux dire. Ouais, non. They're monsters! J'ai oublié de checker c'était combien de troupes que j'avais au début et à la fin. 95 de speed. B. Alright. Heal spell. Hey, y'en a un gars qui est parmi nous aussi. We managed to push them back, but even with the entire Elysium army at our disposal, we still couldn't kill just 2 men. Terrifying. At least they're not posing a direct threat to us for now. They retreated further west, and it doesn't look like they intend to take us on again. Maybe not on their own, but if they join forces with the Imperial Army... If you put it that way, it's strange that they came all by themselves. I don't think they take orders from anyone. They're totally rampant. We don't have a choice. If we want to make any progress, we'll have to get rid of them first. If we leave them be, there's no telling when and where they'll strike next. The next time we might not be this lucky. Deuce, you said you're researching them. Do you have any idea what they really are? Fortunately, I don't know what their true origin is, but I did find something that might bear some relation to them. Found some old records at Sento Temple that speak of something that happened hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago. Tu sais, le temple qui est sur l'autre continent, là, j'ai trouvé de quoi là-bas? It's hard to say how much of it is true and how much myth, but it may be interesting. These records speak of a great war that took place in a distant age. An army of demons came down from the north and destroyed everything in their path. The north? Does that refer to Almenga? Most likely, yes. Almenga and Kurgar were one country at a time. According to what I've been able to decipher, the world was on the brink of destruction, or at least the known world at the time. But these demons must have been defeated in the end, right? How were they slain? I'm afraid it's not much of use to us. Since it was impossible to control the demons, this army was not unified. First, they turned against the king that created them, and then against each other. A fraction of the army starting splitting off and fighting each other. In the end, there was so little of the demon army left that the other nations could defeat them. That's the solution, isn't it? We have to make those two rise up against the Emperor. How do you suppose we do that? They don't seem to be taking orders from Almega to begin with. Yes, I think you're right. When I briefly met them in St. Renard, all they talked about was Daniel. They're obsessed with him. We couldn't stop them even if we wanted. There's no way we could make them turn against their masters. They don't have a master to begin with. Guess we're not going to get anywhere with this. Wait, I just remembered something. The way these two demons were created is the same as what happened in this war. And these ancient demons came from Almenga, then the process they use must be retrieved from old records. Makes sense, but that information is probably at the Imperial capital right now. Yes, but I might know where it originally came from. You see, we know very little about the distant history of Almenga. Most records have long been destroyed. There's one place that was discovered about 50 years ago that gave us a huge amount of insight into the past. It was an extremely valuable discovery, and many sages were sent there to translate these old writings. But it's also a severely restricted area. Information from what they call the Hall of Memories is only released after receiving the Emperor's approval. The Emperor. So you think some of these secret records describe how to create the demon? I think it's worth looking into. I'm sure most work have already been taken to Vanaheim, but the actual translation is done on site, so we may still find something. It certainly sounds worthwhile. With as little as we know, any sort of clue may prove useful. I want to see this place as well. What, for your own curiosity, or do you actually intend to help us? That depends on what we find in there. So we want to know more about the nature of these demons. Suit yourself. Anyway, Tarlia, where is this place? It's southwest of here, on the shore of a large lake. It's close enough that we shouldn't have to worry about the Imperial Army. Alright, let's go there right away. It is important as to Amenga as it sounds, there might still be some troop defending the site, but they should be no match for us. Leave it to me, General. We'll storm the place with a small raiding party and clear a path for you. So far, so good. There wasn't any defense to speak of here, just a handful of soldiers, and they surrendered quickly. They are probably only here to keep out looters and bandits. Wasn't expecting anything else. They couldn't have held this position even with a larger force. What about the scholars? There weren't many civilians left either. They said most of them fled after we broke through the border. Questioned the others, but it doesn't look like they know anything useful. Well, let's take a look inside then. Group. Ah, une force 2 en plus. Be back. Right, actuellement arrangé parce que je peux pas les enlever. Un petit peu comme ça. Arrange. Donc, en haut à gauche, Griever, Tarlia, Mist, Daniel, Riyad, Midian. Right, formation. Tu me donnes la permission sur ça. Y a-t-il un save ici? Parfait, merci. Je vais assumer que je peux revenir en ville. Kill the demon prison from here. We should stay away from them for now. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme monstre ici? Ça, c'est le petit village qu'on était, je pense bien. Ice Wolf and a Snow Worm. Chapitre 8. Ice Wolf, Snow Worm, Brown Herb. J'ai remarqué que Riyad, son beginning MP+, est passé à au moins à 31. Fait qu'il commence avec la bataille avec 62, which is nice. Les deux, c'est des Ice Enemies. Le Snow... Ouais, je crois que ça peut se détruire. Oh, quelque chose ici. We're being repelled by some kind of force field. There's a MacGuffin! Ça, c'est l'autre côté du path. Ok, ouais, ça, c'est l'autre qu'on a rencontré, les deux autres. On va regarder c'est quoi les ennemis. Il drop quelque chose d'intéressant, ni un ni l'autre. Ça, bah, je pense pas que ça va faire grand chose, ça. Hop. Alright, let's go see this little Muspelheim. What is it? Are you in need of medical attention? Can the spend pour 120. Ça doit être la pièce qu'on était tantôt, ouais. Luther, we're certainly surprised to see you again, young man, and so far away from our last place of meeting as well. Quite a surprise indeed, Father Luther. What brought you all the way out here? What do you think? I'm still in the same holy mission. Tracked down that accursed vampire all the way to this land and even located his hideout. That's good news, isn't it? Should be, but unfortunately I encountered far more resistance than anticipated. I was hoping for my strength of fate would carry me though, but so far I've been unable to break through his defenses. Help? You want to assist me again? Okay, but I can't possibly ask such a thing of you. But if you insist, it would be impolite of me to refuse your help. Very well, I accept your offer. The vampire's hiding place is in the old keep north of this city. He has taken the place for himself and transformed it into a den of evil. Be careful, it's infested with the undead. Well, you seem not know to need such warnings, so let us be on our way. On va revenir le chercher plus tard. Why are these people barging through our land? Our army is supposed to be undefeatable. Why haven't they been driven out yet? Because everybody thinks their own army is undefeatable. Completely understand if you have no time to assist me, if you've come back. However, I assume you... Wait. Do you desire the power, huh? Well, do you, punk? Excusez, le punk était gratuit. So, Lady Tarly has joined the other side. She used to be one of Gudrun's closest friends. You know, something like that has happened before. There was another general close to Gudrun who vanished before the last war. I think her name was Freya. Sigriver. Spoilers! Est-ce que je suis des crits que je peux pousser ça? Non. I lost my brother in the war 8 years ago. I thought Emperor Siegfried would be different, but it turns out he is the same as his father. Oh. On va prendre une petite note. C'est quoi le nom de ce jeu-là? C'est pas le nom de ce jeu-là. Bring Nikolai to Musalpine. Finish upgrading weapons. Recruit. Luther. Est-ce que Luther, il y a des bonnes stats pertinentes que j'aime beaucoup? Il me semble que non. 128 de mage. Il y a le skill Aura qui heal le monde adjacent à lui. 137 de magie, 120 de magic defense. 120 de... MP+. Okay. Le guide, il suggère quoi, lui? Le guide nous fait rentrer directement dans la bibliothèque. Ouais, il y a du NPC à l'intérieur de la bibliothèque, alors on va se rejoindre là-bas. Ouais, qu'est-ce qu'on a comme monstre? Squid! Des deep spawns! Ah, ok. Fait que le site met le walkthrough que je regarde nous envoie ici en premier, mais le guide que je regarde met les ennemis dans l'autre place en premier. 67, puis si je regarde les 70, 69... Ouais, les ennemis sont plus low level ici, fait que, dans tous les cas. Deep Spawn, Green Herb, 50%. Water Enemy. Whip it! Aïe aïe! Oh, des levels. On va peut-être grinder des levels aussi entre les épisodes. They haven't caused us any trouble so far. Then again, they're scholars, not fighters. Some of these people might have useful information about this place, but they're a bit eccentric. This creature? No, they weren't there before. That would have made our job rather difficult, wouldn't it? It seemed they were relieved here by some of the summoners that guarded this place, but I think they all fled along before you arrived here. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Please, I beg you in the name of science, don't remove, misplace, or damage any of the materials here. They are values beyond measure. I believe that knowledge should be made public so that we can make the most use of it. Some of the bookcases in this place contain translation work in process. Feel free to read them if you'd like. When you come home today, don't forget to buy some egg and milk on the way. Ok, ça doit être la même chose. Alright. On va appeler ça un épisode ici. On va voir s'il y a un nouvel ennemi. Je peux probablement parler à un bookcase pour éviter un combat. Alright. Si là... Il y a des Black Cat et des Chirabidis. J'assume que ça c'est un Chirabidis, ouais. Maritil et toi tu voles des Nerve Heal. Un spell de plus et... pas perdu. Des fois, Bonk. 1400 HP et 1600 en arrière. Barf. Ah, ça barf fait mal, là. Ça fait quoi, heal? Heals one ally. J'assume que c'est un full heal pour ce prix-là, j'espère. Il n'y a pas ça, pantoufle à faire. Il reste le Chirabidis, Thunderbolt. Alright. On va appeler ça un épisode ici. The teaching of the secret summoners dictate that the elemental order of powers as follow: water, ice, fire, dark, light. En note, et on va revenir la prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.